welcome to our first Cooking Around the World show, where we are celebrating Ramadan today. I'm Danya, and I'm a child life specialist, and this is...
Hello, my name is Kristen, and I work here in Dream Big Studio.
So we are going to be celebrating Ramadan today by making peanut butter dates covered in nuts. So we chose to make dates today because Ramadan is a Muslim holiday that lasts 30 days. And some adults that are healthy are able to fast from sunrise to sunset, so basically all day. And when they're done fasting, which means no eating or drinking all day, we break our fast with a date. So we thought we could make a healthy snack with a date and talk about dates and talk about Ramadan. And yeah, that is the show.
What an extra special treat. When
Yeah.
you haven't had food or water for so long, and then you get to indulge in a sweet treat.
Yes.
I have never had a date before. Do you know what they taste like?
They taste, I don't even know how to describe it. It is a fruit, but it's not like an orange or an apple. It's not really like sweet or as sweet. It's kind of sticky. It kind of tastes like nothing, but it's good.
Well, we'll be adding peanut butter to it today, and like Danya said, melted chocolate and nuts, so it's going to taste real yummy.
Yeah, so we can
What's
get started.
the first step?
We will start with our date. So it looks like this. It's just like a brown, sticky fruit that's kind of tiny, and we're going to cut it open.
All right. And then I have here a piping bag of peanut butter, and we're just going to put one strip of peanut butter right in the center where Danya has made that cut.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we got our peanut butter in our date, and then we'll just kind of squeeze it shut. Did you know that dates are one of the oldest fruits in the world?
Are they?
Yes.
Where are they grown?
Well, in the U.S., they are grown in mostly California. So 95% of the dates that are in the U.S. are grown in California, which is pretty fascinating.
That is.
And they grow on trees.
I was going to ask if they grow on trees. How tall are those trees? Are they short trees or are they real big?
They are really big. They go up to 69 to 75 feet tall.
Whoa, that is a very tall tree.
Very tall. And they all have to be hand-picked, so...
You would need a ladder.
A big ladder. I didn't even think about that. I'm like, oh yeah, they need to be hand-picked. Yes, a giant ladder. So we'll cover our date.
Oh, it's all submerged in chocolate. Looks good.
Check it out. There it is. And then we'll add our nuts.
So we have chopped up some peanuts here before the show, and we'll just sort of pour them on top of the date there.
There we go. And then we'll let them rest right here.
They might need a minute or two, huh, to let that chocolate set. Very
And
good.
we'll keep going. So it's pretty simple, really easy, and a healthy snack with some chocolate.
Ooh,
So a good
that's
balance.
my favorite snack.
Yeah.
So, Danya, I was looking at our set today, and I saw some decorations and whatnot. Can you tell us a little bit more about how what we see on our set symbolize Ramadan?
The way we celebrate is there's a lot of different things like moons and stars. So usually families during Ramadan will put like moons and stars around their house. And there's like some books here. It's Ramadan Curious George, so kids will read books. They'll do crafts and different things like that. And you just spend a lot of time with your friends and family.
Those books would be helpful to read if you are not too familiar with the Ramadan holiday.
Yeah, and the Curious George book, actually, he doesn't know too much about Ramadan himself, so he gets to learn. So it's pretty cool, and it's a good book to read if you're not familiar with Ramadan already.
I love the stars and the moons that we have here in the studio.
It looks awesome. Whoa, look at that chocolate. It is doing something.
All right, let's get some nuts on this one. I bet you could skip the nut part of this recipe if you're not one to like anything too crunchy like that, huh?
Yeah, I think I would skip it. I'm not really a big peanut gal.
Should we make one without the nuts then?
Sure.
Next. Okay.
Another fun fact about dates, one date tree during the harvesting season, it gives you 200 to 300 pounds of dates. So one tree makes 200 or 300 pounds of dates, which is really impressive.
That's a lot of dates.
A lot of dates. This one is a little wonky. Maybe we'll use a different date because I kind of cut it in half on accident.
We have plenty.
So let's try this one.
Now these dates do not have pits in them. So we were able to buy them from the store with the pits already removed, but some dates do have pits if they weren't removed before. And I think you could remove them on your own if you had dates that already have the pits in.
Yeah. So it looks like kind of a long gray seed. And you can either rip it apart and pull the seed out. Some people will just eat it and then take the seed out of their mouth. I don't know how they do that, but
I've seen folks do that with cherries.
yeah, similar to cherries. So they'll just pop it in and then somehow just take the seed out. But I am not that talented.
Kind of eat around the seed, huh?
Yeah, I like to pull mine out first because I know I don't want to bite into a hard seed. Okay.
This is my favorite part of the process so far, is
Dipping it in the chocolate.
dipping it in the chocolate.
It is awesome.
So now we'll have one on our table without the nuts there.
Try to get it all over. And this is supposed to taste like a Snickers bar. So I don't know if you guys have had Snickers bars, but it's supposed to be like a healthy Snickers bar.
Well, you were telling us about the dates being kind of sticky and sweet. I bet that might represent the caramel in a Snickers bar.
Maybe, yes. Okay. Do another. So it's pretty easy. We're making them quite fast. But you definitely need two hands because I wouldn't be able to do this on my own.
It's nice to have a partner.
Yes.
So I agree, 2 sets of hands, because when you pipe in the peanut butter, you can see it's helpful to have one person hold the date and the other person pipe in the peanut butter. If you don't have a piping bag and a piping tip, you could also just use a spoon.
Even with the chocolate, you can even melt the chocolate and then just pour it on with a spoon. So it's not too difficult.
What's your favorite part about Ramadan?
I think my favorite part is getting to see my friends almost every day or often. So usually sometimes families will go to the mosque at night, and a lot of other families go to the mosque. So when you go, you get to see your friends every day, hang out with them, share a meal with them. And a lot of people have parties. So every single night when it's time to break your fast, you can do it at home, but a lot of people will invite you. So it's fun to go to parties. And then at the end of Ramadan, there's a holiday called Eid. And during that holiday, you get gifts. So that's also my favorite part, is getting a present.
So no matter what the culture, it seems, if there's a holiday, there's always some type of gathering of people, family and friends.
And gifts.
And gifts, that's right. And good food, maybe?
Yes.
Music, perhaps?
Yes.
Let's get the other side here of that date. There we go. We'll get this one real covered for all our nut lovers. We did one without nuts. This one's for the nut lovers there. I can see the ones we started with are starting to set a little bit, so the chocolate's hardening a little bit. I'd imagine you could even put these in the refrigerator maybe for a minute or two, just to help it set quicker.
And even if you don't eat them all at once, you could probably put in the fridge just to have for the next day. Dates are also used as an artificial sweetener, so if you don't want to use sugar, sometimes people use dates.
You mentioned this being a very healthy alternative to some sweeter things.
Yes. I know people have put it in like their smoothies in the morning.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Helps sweeten it a little bit.
Smoothies are a great way to incorporate some healthy foods if you don't like how they taste when they're not mixed up and mashed up with other ingredients.
Yes, that's what I do with spinach, because I don't like spinach, so I will put it in my smoothie blender just so I don't remember that it's even in there.
I might try that with the dates today too.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, we learned so many wonderful things about Ramadan from you today. Thank you so much for sharing more about this culture and about this holiday with us. So we'll keep working on our sweet treats here to celebrate Ramadan, but we'll thank you all for watching with us today. Bye everyone.